laying tiles on a wall might seem like one of those difficult jobs best left to a professional, but it's not. All you have to do is follow a few simple rules and it's a great DIYer. And not only that, when it's finished, you'll be very, very proud of yourself.
Here's what you'll need: tiles, tile adhesive, grout, nylon spacing crosses and battens. The tools you'll need are hammer, nails, a spirit level, a tape measure, masking tape, a notch trowel, a bucket of water, sponges, a spatula and a rubber squeegee for applying grout.
Okay, your first step is to find the lowest point on your floor perimeter using your spirit level. Now once you've found that, you need to mark and measure on the wall 1 full tile height plus 2 joint grout spaces from that point.
Step 2. Nail a temporary batten to the wall with the top edge corresponding with your mark. Step 3. Mark the centre of the wall on the batten and set out a line of tiles to see how they fit. Step 4. Mark the position of the tiles on the wall. Step 5. Use the spirit level to mark the vertical line matching the tile marks. This line will be your vertical guide as you lay your tiles. Now it's time to lay the tiles. Apply the pre-mixed wall adhesive. Start just above the bottom batten. Use the notch trowel held at an angle to the wall to leave even horizontal ribs. Cover 1 square metre at a time. Begin near a corner and press the tiles down firmly with a slight twist. Fit nylon spaces for even gaps of at least 2 mm. Use a spirit level to make sure the tiles are level horizontally and vertically, and sponge off any adhesive while it's still wet.
Okay, we've let our tile adhesive dry overnight. Now it's time to get into the grouting. It's my favourite part of the job because it means I'm almost finished. But before I get into that, I'm just going to double check all my joints, make sure there's no excess glue that dried there overnight and I missed with the sponge yesterday. Righto, now it's time to grout. Now this job can get really, really messy, so if you've got a floor or a wall to protect, it's a good idea to maybe put down some plastic sheeting or a tape. In this case, we're going to tile this floor later, so I'm not going to bother. Get your grout to a nice creamy consistency, something like a yogurt perhaps. Slap it on your squeegee and then get it on the wall.
For grouting, use compressible grout mixed to a smooth paste and then apply it with a rubber squeegee, working the grout into the joints to completely fill them.
Now the idea is you want to use a technique that essentially moves your squeegee 45 degrees over the top of the joint. The idea behind that is it's the best way to push as much grout as deep into the joint as you possibly can. You don't want any hollow bubble bits inside the joint. Okay, last but not least, we sponge off the job. Essentially, this is all about taking a wet sponge in a big bucket of water and lightly wiping away all your excess grout. Have a look at that. Now grout dries a little bit powdery, so you might have to repeat this process with clean water 2 or 3 times before you get that perfect finish. But once it's all done, invite all your friends over for a night on the tiles.